Hello, everybody. I'm Renee Varnador, and this is Soul Portal Journeys, and we're doing a new moon ceremony. The new moon was just, I can still feel it. It was in Sagittarius. It was exact like a half an hour ago, and I kind of was taking a nap, and I woke up in the new moon energy. I love that when that happens. So, how can you tap into the new moon energy, and what even is it? So we're going to answer all of those kinds of questions. I'm here with some of my amazing friends. I know some amazing people from all over the world. I've got Cheryl here, who's been a mentor to me. She's amazing. I don't even know where she is now. She was in Colombia, and the last time I saw her, she was on a plane. So, and then Akata, I don't know where you are. You're traveling all over the United States, constantly meeting all of the people in our group. And then Brenda's here, and I'm so happy to see you. And Sandy, I think you're here. I don't know. She keeps trying to connect to audio, but I'm so happy. Sandy hasn't been here before, so welcome, Sandy. So what we're going to do in the ceremony is we're going to, first of all, clear our aura. So if you have an aura clearing tool or a spray, I have selenite wand and a spray. And I just, for people, I know you guys know how to do it, but anybody watching the replay, I just take this essential oil, sacred water, and just spray it. And that kind of helps me go, okay, clear, clear. And then the selenite one helps me too, because sometimes I get spinning. And so I know I don't have my right glasses on, so you can see. But anyway, okay, so here we go. That helps me get rid of the spin because we want to focus. So I'm going to share my screen now. And but before I do that, okay. So if everybody that's on right now, if you guys could mute, because we're going to sing, and Zoom doesn't really pick up singing very well. So this isn't necessarily going to sound really good. So, but this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be we're going to be doing a meditation later after we get some of the intel on what the energies are that just got activated a half an hour ago. And we're going to do the meditation, and this question, what is being conceived within you on a soul level? Oh my gosh. My friend from Hawaii is coming in. So hi, Carrie. Carrie's in Hawaii now. I can't believe she made it. So these are some of the things. We just did the aura clearing, and now it's time to light our candle. When we light a candle at the beginning of a ceremony, what that says is that I am lighting this candle in remembrance of the fact that I have a spark of light within me at the very center of me. And I am going to shine my light out in the world. Every single one of us has their own unique light. And this is just a reminder. It's not the thing. It's just something that helps me go within and know that I have light within me. So I hope you guys have something to write on, a journal or a pen, whatever, because after the meditation, we're going to do some writing, because a lot of times that writing that you do at the end of a meditation is the stuff that you go back later and go, oh my gosh, that all happened. I forgot that that's what was going to be unfolding. Also, make sure you have some sacred water. You can make the water sacred in many ways, just with an intention. You can do a Reiki symbol on the water if you want. This water, I have some sacred water that I got from Chalice Wells the last time I was in the UK, which was in October. So I just put a couple of drops of that sacred water, and all it needs is a couple of drops. So this actually lasts a long time. And then boom, this whole glass of water is now sacred water, because it's got the whole, oh, I can feel it. It's cool. Some of you guys are as sensitive as me, so you know what I'm talking about. If not, hey, hang around longer. So here we go. We're going to also need a long scarf and some dark chocolate. So that's what that was. But we're going to sing in some help. We're going to sing in the archangels. I've been working with these archangels for 6 years now, and it just keeps getting better and better and deeper and deeper. So I finally decided to teach a class on that, and I'll tell you guys all about that at the end. But here we go. We're going to start. We're going to stand and we're going to sing, and we're going to face the east first. Then we're going to move over to the south. So figure out where east is for you. East is over here for me. And these are the 7 that I'm just going to sing in right here. So here we go. Spirits of the East, inspiration, Archangel Raphael, please come. Spirits of the South, fiery creative spirits, Archangel Michael, please come. Spirits of the West, watering spirits, Archangel Gabriel, please come. Spirits of the North, earth clearing spirits, Archangel Uriel, please come. Spirits of below, Father Sky, perspective change, Archangel Sandalphon, please come. Spirits of above, Father Sky, perspective change, Archangel Raziel, please come. Spirits of within, heart space gives, Archangel Uriel, please come. Okay, thank you, everybody. I meant on that last one to call in Haniel because I always think of Haniel as the Archangel of the Heart, but that ended up coming out as Uriel. As in my new card deck with my new angels by Alana Fairchild has a whole bunch of heart messages related to Archangel Uriel, which is different than what I've looked at with that energy before. So it's always changing, always evolving. None of this spiritual information is static, and it grows with us. So we're celebrating the meeting of the sun and the moon. That's what a new moon is. That's why we can't see the moon. The sun's right there next to it. And Archangel Haniel, one of the archangels of the heart, is considered by the author of this deck, Rodley Valentine, to be related to the new moon energy. And she's also in this Angel Tarot deck. She's also the high priestess. And here we've got Archangel Uriel, who I was just talking about, who is the sun energy. And so in our solar plexus, if you just want to touch the solar plexus with your touch, I'm sure you guys all know where it is, but it's right here, okay, right below, right above your belly button. And that's the solar plexus. And that's when we're trying to connect with our own sun, especially during the few weeks that the sun is in our sun sign, we can really connect with the energy of our sun. So if you're a Sagittarius, you can really feel the energy of your sun right now. And I love Sagittarius sun. I married one of them. So here's the sun. So we've got I've got one hand on my solar plexus, and I'm going to put my fingers on my third eye here. And I'm just going to feel this connection. They're about this far this connection of these two coming together, facing each other, talking. I feel them talking right now. Just in here having a conversation, talking about what it's like in the daylight to live our lives and to do stuff and to go about our daily life, bringing things into manifestation that we used to only know in the dark of the moon. And the dark of the moon is this rich, rich, sacred place that keeps unfolding and surprising us all the time. So we have the sunlight and the moonlight working with us to help us come into, okay, what's our next thing? And my next thing is a little different than what I thought it was going to be. I think the universe laughs at us when we make plans. I feel I've been feeling laughed at for the last couple of days because new opportunities are coming to me, which means that some of the plans I had aren't necessarily going to happen. So, like, there's like some grieving before I get into the excitement of making the new stuff happen. So, I was really looking forward to this new moon to see what was going on. So, this is what is going on if you look at a chart. This is a 3D version of the meeting that just happened. This is what's going on in the sky. I've got my little cursor here, and we see that we've got Sagittarius over here. This is, if you did cast this, I cast this for where I am in Rosarita Beach, but if you cast it for where you are, the ascendant might be different. But this is Sagittarius over here with this little circle and this little glyph for the moon sitting there right next to each other at 20 degrees. The moon's leaving 20 degrees faster than the moon's leaving right now, and the moon's going to go this way. The moon's going to pass this star that is conjunct this sun and the moon. So both the sun and the moon are feeling this star, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But some of the other things that are going on here is there is a north node trine to the new moon, because the north node's over here in Aries. Okay. And guess what? It's, of course, still, like I've been saying for the last couple of months, right on Eris that moves so slowly. It's been in the sign of Aries our entire lifetimes. And Aries just means fierce grace, which is an amazing companion to have on the North Node, which is the one that's kind of like showing us, hey, woohoo, this is what you're supposed to be doing on a soul level. You got it, got it, got it. But it's kind of hard because it's there's really no words to it. It's just like this feeling that you just kind of hook into, and then and then you just go with what lights that feeling within you up. That is your North Node feeling, your North Node energy. And of course, right now we've got Chiron close, but not really as close as it looks like there. It's going to be coming in closer soon. We've got this amazing opposition to all of this. Of course, the South Node's opposite the North Node, duh. But we also have this beautiful star Arcturus, and Arcturus is the one that's got all of this angelic energy coming to us, supporting us, helping us. These are beings on Arcturus are very evolved beings, and they are sending support and unconditional love to us all the time. So with it right on our South Node, this is a really good time to be, if you are releasing something really hard, it is really good to have this energy of Arcturus coming in and helping us release, because this one right here in Libra says, really? You don't feel like you're in balance? You can't find your center? Okay, what are you going to release? Release this. And so it's not a bad thing. It's not like, oh, don't do that anymore. It's in the way I feel the South Node, it's just helps us understand what needs to go. And during a new moon, it really activates everything in the sky when these two guys get together. So we've got another amazing thing is there's this beautiful square to Neptune. Neptune's over here in Pisces. Neptune's been retrograde for most of the year. I think it was retrograde in January, I can't remember, but for most of the year it's been in retrograde. It just recently stationed, and when a big planet's stationed, it's like, oh, okay, that the energy, this beautiful spiritual understanding of Neptune just shifted. Now, at the lower levels of the low vibrational frequencies of Neptune, there's all of this delusion, and you could get wrapped up in a cult that, you know, tells you that, you know, you can't access all kinds of information that we can all actually access. We can all access information from deep within the earth. We can all access information from the sky because it's all within us. And if we're being cut off from our divine feminine nature in the bowels of the earth, being told that it's wrong and evil to go there, then that's just this Neptunian delusion that just goes along with um, control and manipulation. And most people that are doing it don't even know it. And that's the really sad thing. But more and more people at this time of huge transition are waking up to the fact that we have access to all of this amazing energy. And some of the first points that we can access are the ones that are in our own natal charts. For instance, if you were born with this configuration, then you would have Arcturus really prominent in your chart, and it would be very easy to work with that energy, or this amazing star right here that's right on the new moon. So finding those things in your chart that are in the sky right now, those are the energies that help you tune into the universe and the divine timing and the archangels that are all right there saying, yep, I'm here. I've been asking to help you for a long time. Are you going to let me? Are you going to receive what I have to give you? So in the meditation, we're going to do that. We're going to receive all of these amazing messages. So what else do we have? Oh, yeah. Mars is conjunct the great attractor, we're in Scorpio still. So the sun and the Mars were Cazini last month during the new moon, that cycle. But Mars is still in Sagittarius with the rest of them. Mars is conjunct this point. We've got a center of the galaxy, which is the Milky Way galaxy, boom, right in the center of the galaxy. So all of these stars that we know of, that we've seen, all these constellation patterns that hold information for us, that surround us all the time, that come through to us, all of that we can tune into it if we have close connections to the galactic center. And the galactic center goes into the supergalactic center, and then the great attractor, and then another one that's even bigger. But right now we've got Mars right on this great attractor. And this energy is really powerful. My husband had his birthday this week, and so did one of my best friends. Actually, two of my best friends, and one of them's here right now. Hello, Carrie. They have they have the sun on this point within like 1 degree of this great attractor energy. And what that means is that people are attracted to them, usually for their wisdom and their knowledge, their intelligence. They just seem to know more than other people, and they are able to articulate it really, really clearly. I found that to be true with every single person I know that's got this any planet that's next to this great attractor. And if it's the sun, well, they just light everything up with, every time they open their mouth. So that's amazing. And Mars being the one that's on the great attractor right now means that we can take action right now on things that we've wanted to take action on for a long time, because lots of these planets are out of retrograde, which means time for action. The only ones that are still in the reflective retrograde stage are Jupiter and Uranus, and this one's going to come direct pretty soon, and that's going to be beautiful. Uranus, new moon. What? I don't know what I was trying to say there, but Taurus, Scorpio, I don't know. I don't know what that note was. Okay. We've also got a couple of trans-Neptunian planets. Trans-Neptunian's a fancy word that says, okay, beyond Neptune. Neptune goes in this nice little concentric circle along with the other planets we all know and learned in school. But the ones that are on the elliptical, like Pluto got demoted because he wasn't in a concentric circle. We have all of these other new planets out beyond Neptune that are like Pluto, okay, that are powerful and affect us. It's kind of hard to believe because they're so tiny and so far away. And yet, if we tune into them, we can see, ooh, this is how the lower vibrations of these have been working in my life. Let's see what happens if I move up into awareness of them and move into the higher vibrations. So right now we have Haimea right on the shapely attractor, which is the one that's even stronger than the great attractor. And it's just all of this gravitational pull is just going in to this shapely attractor. And Haimea, the higher octave of Neptune, the spiritual planet, is right on that. And it's been there for a couple months. The other trans-Neptunian planet, these guys stay so long because they are so far out. This one is called Gong Gong, and it's right on Archangel Gabriel's star Fomalhaut, and it's going to be there for a while longer. Um, so Fomalhaut is this gorgeous star that's like the mouth of the fish in Pisces Australis, not the sign of Pisces, but this little fish that's opening its mouth to the water bearer Aquarius and receiving all of the information coming down from that constellation. So that's kind of interesting. So all of this stuff is going on in the sky, and I'm going to bring them back in during the meditation too. And this is what there's this star that I said that was conjunct the sun and the moon is called Rasselhog, and it's in Orpheus, Orpheus. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that's what it looks like. And I haven't really connected to this star before, but I kind of feel I'm starting to key into it. One of the things this constellation does is it invites us to anchor in our light. So I have a client right now that I'm working on her galactic chart, and she's got a lot in this constellation, and that's what she happens to be working on right now is anchoring in her light. So her whole session is going to be helping her do that with all the different positions that she's got in her chart. But this is what this constellation looks like. This is the pattern. And it's right next to these other patterns. And then there's Antares down below. And Antares is Archangel Uriel's star. And this is like the horizon line right now. But so we've actually, I don't know if this is right now, but this is where the star Rasselhog is right here, the one right here, the one that, and this whole thing, this whole pattern that we can trace with our feet, that we can trace with our long scarves when I turn on the music in a couple of minutes. We can trace these patterns and with the intention of anchoring in our light, in our body, in our chakras, in different parts of our bodies, so that we're actually embodying the energies of these planets so that we can continue to feel them even when they're not necessarily strong in the sky. So we've got, so I talked about Arcturus conjunct the South Node and how amazing emotional healing and release is. This is where Arcturus is, and it's pretty easy to find in the sky. You just look for the dipper and you go to the dipper handle and you go down, and the brightest one is Arcturus. You usually can't see these. But this one, when you look at it in the night sky, it just speaks. You can just stand there in the night sky and have a conversation with Arcturus. And that's what it looks like from a really good telescope. I can't remember if this is NASA or James Webb. Those are most of the images that I collect on these beauties. These beauties that are just light helping us anchor in our light. So see, these are some of the archangels. I said Gong Gong is with Archangel Gabriel. And if you know the tarot, Archangel Gabriel relates to the Empress and relates to the Tower card, which is now considered awakening. People aren't as scared of their awakenings as they used to be because people used to get, trouble if they became a free spirit, which is what happens after you have an awakening. And now people are like, oh yeah, woohoo. And here's the Lover's card, and that's Archangel Raphael. That is the star Regulus. And so that's going on. So we're about to do a meditation after we move around a little bit. And I talk about circles and going in the eye of the heart, which is like this. And we're going to go into this shape and into this point within our heart chakra. And one of the things that really helps is we go into this almond shape that's like around Archangel, Our Lady of Guadalupe. There's this golden halo all the way around her. And so when we have imagine golden halos all the way around us, that helps us to get some access to what's going on with the Virgin de Guadalupe. So all of this around us. So that's why I have that picture in case you've never done this meditation before with me. It's the eye of the heart. Another thing I love doing when we move is to move in figure eight patterns. I found out that figure eight patterns are very healing. It's something that we do to heal wounds in healing touch and do this pattern. My yoga teacher taught me how to do some figure eight patterns. We do them with our arms, we do them with our hips. I do them, I make patterns of figure eights with my feet. And what I've realized is for me, right now, this is an amazing symbol that helps me connect with my journey because sometimes my journey is really light. So light, it's just like incredible. And sometimes it feels like it's in rich, deep darkness, and I'm not sure what's being conceived right now. And some of it is just like there's this connecting point of releasing old beliefs and embracing new paradigms, which happens right here. And then there's some of the stuff that gets to be released with the help of the beings on Arcturus or Archangel Gabriel or Archangel Raphael. And so we've got some help that comes in for us as we go through our lives. And the idea is not to get stuck and scared of the dark or not to cling to the light, but to keep moving through with the energies as they come to us in divine timing, month after month, being held by that amazing moment of the new moon and the full moon conjunct and having their little conversation every month. So I do this every time something in my past comes up that used to make me go, oh, I'm such a horrible, awful person, and I go into guilt and shame, right? Which we know is really low vibrational energy. When that stuff comes up now, I don't even go into guilt or shame because I just say this to myself right now. I honor and value every step of my life journey. That doesn't mean I'm going to keep doing the same stupid mistakes I did before, because I take different actions, make different choices now. But if I can honor every step of my life journey, then I don't have to go down into those lower, beat myself up critical frequencies anymore. Thank goodness. So this is one thing that I like to anchor in this pattern. I like to anchor in my whole body vertically. Usually we see infinity signs over saints in museums and things like that, but I like thinking of the infinity sign on its vertical. So we've got, this is another pattern we can trace with our feet and with our scarves in a minute here. It's kind of complex, okay? Not all of them are this complex. I think this is why Sagittarius is so wise. They are accessing lots of different stars. And there's just a very much more complex pattern. So it's just like there's things going in parts of Sagittarius that are just happening in all directions. It's kind of cool. Actually, I can do it with my fingers better than I can do it with my whole body. So anyway, if you can, it kind of looks like a bird, doesn't it? I don't know. It's have some wings. Maybe I could get some wings going with my scarf or something. Yeah, but for me, it just brings in the energies when I move my scarf and I dance with these patterns. It just releases some of the energy and I just am able to receive it better. So we're about to start. So make sure you have your journal right next to you. Make sure you have some dark chocolate because one of the things we're going to do is, oh, somebody left. Oh, okay. So, because this takes longer than people think. So I've got my dark chocolate out of my packaging. So I'm all ready to go. And make sure that my scarf does not hit my candle. So I'm moving my candle away. And I'm turning on the music. This is music that I got that it's a um genius artist. I have to stop sharing in order to play this. A genius artist, musician, piano player, jazz pianist created this song just for me based on my astrological chart, which is something that Gemini Brett was putting together. What? No. Here. Okay. So we've got our scarves. Okay, it's time to sit or lay down if you want. I'm just sitting and having my feet on the ground, very aware of the earth beneath my feet. I'm checking in with my body. It woke up on a lot of different levels. It's much more sensitive than it was when I started. I felt a lot of, I received a lot of different energies and a lot of different patterns of light. So that was cool. Whatever you noticed is great. It's probably different from what I noticed. Just notice. That's just notice. So the more aware we are of what's going in our body, the more we embody and the more we can anchor this light. So here we are, and we are aware of our feet on the ground. We're going to bring in some beautiful earth energy from 2 feet below our feet. So we're kind of going to open up the balls of our feet to pull in this gorgeous earth energy full of nutrients, as if there were roots growing down from the bottoms of our feet into the earth. And that as these roots are bringing up this wonderful richness from the earth, from the Earth Star chakra, we're bringing that Earth Star energy up to our feet. And then we're bringing it up just like a root, bringing it up to our legs, up our legs, up our shins, up our thighs, into our hips. And this energy into our root chakra, helping us know that we belong here now, that this present moment here on the earth now is the moment that we can actually take an action. And it's beautiful, beautiful to make all of our choices conscious, which is what we're doing here right now. And as we bring then this earth energy up to our sacral chakra, we can ask our sacral chakra if there's anything we want archangels and Arcturus beings to help release. We don't even have to know what it is. We can just release and surrender some things that just don't serve us anymore. Some icky, ooey, niggly things that just don't even have words to them, don't even have memory to them. Just old stuff that's time to go, sloughing off like an old snakeskin. So that can happen. Bringing earth energy up to our solar plexus chakra and that archangel Uriel energy, this beautiful, beautiful ability we have to shine our light and just feel shining your light right here in the solar plexus. Just feel the sun bursting out. And then bringing that sun and this earth energy up into our heart chakra. We're going to have this sun energy in our heart chakra and this earth energy in our heart chakra, because this heart chakra is this amazing transmutational, amazing, amazing point that can hold so much. It holds that part of us that is eternal. I call it the soul. You can call it whatever you like. Then we're bringing this earth energy up into the throat, and we're healing all of this beautiful throat chakra so that we can speak our truth first to ourselves, then to those we trust, and then those who are attracted to us who need to hear it. So opening this heart chakra. Then we bring this earth energy up to our third eye chakra. Archangel Raphael helps us with that. And we can open just as much as we can handle because it's powerful. So we can see as much as we allow ourselves to see right now. Maybe just a little bit more of what we have hidden from ourselves previously. Because we want to see in the dark right now. We want to see what's being conceived within us in this new moon. Then we go to our crown chakra, and we come into this beautiful ability to open to these energies, to open even more to this Arcturus energy, this Rasselhog star, these beautiful galactic points, the great attractor, all of these beautiful, beautiful points in Sagittarius, these beautiful Fomalhaut, this beautiful, all of these cosmic points that we are able to receive information from coming to us, through us. I can feel the sun and the moon showered and holding this energies, the ones that I've just been talking about. And we can allow, if we choose, to bring those lights in through our crown chakra, down our third eye, through our throat, into our heart. We're going to leave some of it in our heart. We can release any of this light that is too much for us. We can release out the bottom of our feet right now so that we're just like this beautiful stream of light moving up and down, earth energy and starlight energy, sun and moon energy, mixing in the heart. So that we've got a mixture of the sun and moon energy in our heart space right now. All of those beautiful stars right here, all of that beautiful energy within us. We can feel the energy even behind us in back of the heart chakra. And we feel this safety. We know that Archangel Michael is protecting us from behind so that we know that it's the beautiful, beautiful light energy that we can hold and handle and anchor that is coming through the back part of this beautiful healing chakra of this heart chakra. And as we bring these two lights or these many lights together in our heart chakra, we can feel this sense on this first breath, we bring in all of this beautiful earth energy of what we are here to do now on this planet. Just taking a breath in and exhaling it. And then we take another breath with all this light coming to us, showing us, reminding us, speaking to us, making it clear, helping us hear, helping us feel with our bodies, helping us as we're going to be writing, help us as we're going to be seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing, using all our spiritual senses, the light coming in. And we're casting light, taking a big breath of all this light in. And now we're feeling this point where the earth energy and the light energy within us, within our heart chakra, opens into the eye of the heart. And we can feel ourselves surrounded by a golden halo of light, just like Our Lady of Guadalupe, a beautiful golden halo of light surrounding us, helping us. And we breathe that in. And that is the third breath that takes us into our innermost hearts, where our eternal soul knows why it's here. And we ask the question that we need to know now, because this answer can change. But what we need to know now is what is being conceived within me. What is being conceived within me? And we can just keep asking that until we start to get an answer. And the answer may be a color, it may be a light, it may be a feeling, it may be an image. So I'm going to be quiet now. And you can just keep asking, what is being conceived? And now that we see what is being conceived within us, we can ask for a baby step. What one action? We've got Mars right here on the great attractor. What baby step, action step can I take? You know, you see a big, huge vision, and you can't step into that right now, but you can step into the feeling of it that's going to help expand that into being able to manifest on the earth. So, what baby step into this new are you going to take? And so, when you feel ready, when you feel like you've got an inkling of what's being conceived, you can pick up your pen and start writing in your journal. And then as you're writing in your journal what you saw, like maybe you saw some images or some colors, don't poo-poo what you saw or what you got or what you felt, because it's all important and it's all information, especially for you. You're unique. You've got your own unique things that you came here to manifest. And they're not like, sometimes people need to manifest money in order to do something, but that's not what we're talking about. That's helps. That's part of what we get to use. But what is it really? What light did we really bring? Because they don't even have money on most of these other planets that are revolving around these stars. So what did we really come to manifest here? Okay, when you've written down what you want to remember of your experience and you've got an idea of what your baby step might be, then go ahead and kind of let me know by turning your camera back on if it was off, or just kind of letting me know, doing a little reaction or a thumbs up. So a couple people are ready to go. Okay, great. Okay, so we're going to move into really bringing in this feeling of what's being conceived and with this baby step. So the feeling that you just got of what's being conceived with this baby step, with your sanctified water here, think about this baby step, this thing you're going to be doing within a day or two. And you're going to be drinking the water, being aware of this water all the way through you and all the water in you. You're bringing in this new sense of what is going to be next for me. What am I opening into next? And what is my first step? So let's drink the water. Mm. And now, if anything that we do on a soul level requires soul helpers on a big level. So whatever ascended masters, whatever beings you have created a relationship with, the archangels, star beings, whoever you have a relationship with that you feel will help you on your journey, take your chocolate, and now you're going to come into union with that being on this project. So you're asking for help and you're creating a communion as you eat this chocolate. Okay. And if you feel what that is, you can go ahead and share. For me, what I've definitely felt um, on the new direction that's been inviting me for a couple of days is to just kind of step up more at my church. And I can see that how that happens, what I need to release to make that happen, and who I need to talk to next to help me. And then also I feel like the beings on Arcturus are going to help me with this. They have a very strong angelic frequency, and I'm going to be teaching a class for my church, um, a 12-week class on seeing and developing spiritual senses with the archangels. So I can feel not only all the archangels that are going to be in that class, but also this energy from Arcturus helping me with this And there's a couple of people I need to talk to help make that happen. The board of directors just approved that class. So there's things now that I need to set and change within myself in order to really bring that, since it's a go. It's like, okay, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Oh, it's a go. Okay. I've got all of the help I need on board. So is there anybody, I'm going to stop sharing this for a minute and see if there's anybody that wants to share anything that they experienced, anything that they got, any feeling, anything that they want to share, any baby step they want to share. Sometimes you want to keep your baby step private, and sometimes you want to tell everybody so that you actually have, you actually have to do it. So however you feel you want. Carrie, go ahead. I'm so excited. Carrie's in
Yay!
right now. Woohoo!
I'm very excited to be here, very excited. It's wonderful meditation. And what I felt was conceived was a sacred creative water, like a container. And the next step was for me to get a cup of like sacred water to set out to remind myself that this was forming within me. And who's going to help? I have a grandfather, Arcturus. How about that?
Whoa.
And I know, how convenient is that? And so he's going to help with coordinating with all those outer planets and all those stars and everything that you mentioned that operate, at a lower frequency or whatever, and try to get me to get in coordination with that so it can help me build this sacred water container within me. Cool, huh?
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I mean, my gosh, this thing right here is a sacred water container. This skin that
Yes.
we have, it's like
Mm-hmm.
so incredible. Carrie is just so articulate. Every time she opens her mouth, I get so excited. Thank you so much for sharing, Carrie. And it's so good to see
Thank
you.
you. All
Yeah.
right.
Is there anybody else that wants to share? You don't have to, you can, you don't have to. Okay, so I'm going to move on. And if you want to stick around after, if those of you who are on the call, you can. But I'm going to say a couple things, share a couple more things before we go, because I want to tell you the next time we're going to do a new moon ceremony. The next one's on January 11th. Oh, and we did and that's going to be at 11 a.m. So we tried 4 p.m. today because it was right after the new moon, and that was kind of exciting because I could really feel it. But we're going to be a lot of people, that new people that just have come into my, want help from me, are living in the UK right now. And so 11 a.m. is actually a time that's going to work for more people, I think. So we're gonna have that ceremony on the January 11th, 1/11/24. It's going to be at 11 a.m., 11 on the 11th. And these are some other things that are happening, including Pluto enters Aquarius on January 20th, 2024. Now, for me, that's a big deal because I have a 0 degrees Aquarius ascendant, right? So it's been on my ascendant for the last couple of years now. It's going to be there for a couple more. So this is very exciting to me. Just get on with it, get rid of, stop. We have a lot of releasing in the last stages of transformation that Pluto's doing in Capricorn. And I'm going to be on a panel talking about this because there's two stars that have to do that are related to this amazing Pluto entering Aquarius. So I'm going to be talking on a galactic panel on December 20th. So watch your emails. All of you guys are subscribers. If you're watching the email, this replay, and you're not, I don't know how you would be watching it if you're not a subscriber, but if you are, make sure that do subscribe so that you can find out all about this, because all you guys subscribers will be getting a replay of that. So this is what I do. I hold the light while you open the portal to your soul. So I'm not going to tell you who to pray for, what to believe, what's coming, you know, all I'm not going to tell you a bunch of dogma and beliefs. Hopefully, I hope I never do that. But what I try to do is to open so that you can find your own and develop your own, and just have somebody holding space for you when you need to center, get clear. Oh, this is the next thing. Oh, okay. So if you want more personalized information besides just me holding space for you in a new moon ceremony and telling you what's in the sky, we can see how this is affecting your actual astrology chart. So I just started a discount in the last emails that went out for a 3-session package. So it gets the first, you're just understanding what's going on, and then you go deeper into some of the karmic things that all of humanity has that are that you've experienced in your own life in different ways, and how expressing that or understanding that can help bring about the kinds of karmic changes that we're being invited into as we hit this really powerful time of transition. And things are going to be speeding up next year. And so anybody that is interested at all in getting a session that goes deeper and deeper, plus you can go and visit, like have an adventure to the different star systems that hold your personal information. So that's exciting. You can learn how to do that. And I mean, I can teach you how to start the process of opening the Akashic records of different star systems. So sign up. Okay, what am I talking about? Okay, so yeah, so there's 2 more spots left for a year ahead forecast, and that's this number. And this is the calendar link to the 3 package. And it's not that expensive. A lot of people hide their prices and don't tell anybody what they are. What I was talking about as the upcoming 12-week class on Zoom, developing your intuitive guidance with the archangels. So we're looking at our spiritual senses. We're looking at clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. And they are 12 guiding lights that support us, that help us on our unique path. And there's bonuses, and you get half-price readings for me during the 12 weeks of that class, if that is something that you want. So why would you want to do that? So that you can embody the teachings and step more into your own clarity, your own freedom, your own ability to open into these amazing portals that really help you understand what's going on for you at a soul level. And those are going to start on Monday, February 12th. If you're like, dude, I'm sorry, there's no way that I can come up with this kind of money, then just be aware that there's going to be watch for a free promotional classes starting on January 15th, 16th, and 17th. You're going to get emails in your inbox, in your subscribers' inbox. And there's like little, 40-minute on different topics that are related to the archangels and how to connect with them. One of them is going to be on angel cards, and one of them is going to be, on healing. One of them is going to be on tuning into messages that you might be receiving and how to do that. So just kind of beginner stuff, whereas the actual classes are going to be much more in depth. So that's that. And it's time to sing our close. So there's going to be people watching this replay, and I can think of some of them right now. and I am feeling them in this circle. Cheryl had to leave and she was here today, so she's right here in this circle. So just feel the sense of all of these people as we sing this final song. In this circle of love, in this circle of peace, in this circle of love, in this circle of peace, I feel our unity, love, sweet security. I feel our unity, love, sweet security in this circle of love, in this circle of peace. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and please subscribe to this YouTube thing that you're watching the replay on. Please make a comment in YouTube. It helps so much. Hit that little like, and then maybe more people will find this channel. So thank you, everybody. It's been so wonderful being with you guys today, and I'll see you on 1/11